of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Shoots over Horford. Up top, Bridges. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
There's Tatum with the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. They get the rebound. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And Doris, for the Nets defense, getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Clock at 6. Back to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston trailing. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Smart pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Smart finds Brown. Back to Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. And here's Curry. Bridges outside. Curry passes to Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Tatum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there it is for him.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pure from three-point range.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Tatum against Johnson. Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Good on the second one. 9 seconds left in the opening quarter. Johnson a screen on Smart. And here's Curry for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Boston calls timeout.
All right. Moving decision. Come on. Let me hear you. They are the Brooklyn Nets.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 4. And the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Nets.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Johnson finds Bridges. Johnson a screen on Brown. Back to Johnson. The kick out, Curry. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Brown with the steal. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford outside. Brown inside. Covered by Johnson. Tatum passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. That shot is off. Good D by Finney-Smith. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Pass to Horford. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, Brooklyn. And here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Brown. Inside, Williams. To win the run. Tries yet again. Horford for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Curry passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the bracelet first.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And Boston calls time here. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Right side Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Launches a 3. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Lets a 3 fly. That shot missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Brogdon. And Brooklyn shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Bridges passes to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Well, the stretch 4 capabilities Danilo Gallinari brings to the table are huge in today's NBA. That shooting ability is always in demand.
Over to the wing, and here's Griffin outside. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons is checked in for Johnson, and it's Curry in for Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Curry. Boston with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White on the wing. 4-3. Outside for Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by Simmons. Now Dinwiddie. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win.
The Celtics, 17.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Curry. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 6 points. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And he makes it.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Horford with a steal. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Right side Tatum. It's tipped. Smart against Bridges. Pass to Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's Tatum laying it in. Tatum's got 6.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. From behind the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Smart for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Simmons against Williams. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Williams passes to Horford. Outside Tatum to stop the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he drops it first.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Here's Simmons. Tatum pulls it in. Horford outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point to the paint, and stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Here's Claxton. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Finney-Smith's got 9 points now in the second half. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Tatum passes to Horford. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Simmons brings a double team. Back to Horford. The three. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Dinwiddie outside. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Three-pointer, no good. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Horford from deep and stolen by Bridges. Oh, deflected. Finney-Smith with it. From downtown. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Simmons against Brown. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Now Finney-Smith takes the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Out to Bridges. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Finney-Smith from deep. And the Nets miss again. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And it's Smart missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the Nets miss again. To the middle. It's Smart on the wing. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Misses the jumper. And so it's Boston with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Smart. Here's Dinwiddie. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with
matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now Lillard. Grant, right side, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dinwiddie attacking. Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Bridges misses.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
It's the Nets now. The Blazers getting the bucket, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Dinwiddie over to help. Simons surveying the D. Over in the corner, Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Bridges for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And the pass to Nurkic. Simmons against Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. Simmons inside. He's covered by Grant. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Three-pointers, Simons. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Inside, here's Finney Smith. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and weighting that rim.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. Puts it up from 7. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout. course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. He dishes it to Simmons. On the wing, Bridges. Oh, that's blocked. Lillard with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And Lillard gets double teamed. The three. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Doubled by Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up. A rebound by Simons. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Nurkic, and it's blocked. Here's Finney-Smith. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Ben Simmons, also Johnson out there. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Here's Claxton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Claxton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Lillard. Here he goes.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Bridges. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Claxton from outside the arc, and Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. With the drive, Thibault kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. Passes it to Simons. Oh,
man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Pass to Bridges. Fade away. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 9. Bridges inside. Covered by Simons. No coverage that time. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's a minute 40 left here in the second. Dinwiddie against Simon. A rebound by the Nets. Now the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Shots checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Trailblazers trail by 9. Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nurkic finds Simons. Nurkic trying to get open. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And Dinwiddie over to help. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Simons on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Second chance effort. Here's Bridges. Tries yet again. From deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Lillard, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings...
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Little out there with Reddish. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at the center position.
Reddish, not just a scorer, also good at realizing when to dish. On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And here's Sharp. He has 7. Bridges with some nice defense. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And he slams it one-handed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Curry kicks to Bridges. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Reddish with the ball. Curry meets him. They grab their own miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Simmons kicks it out to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard the pass to Thibault. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the shot goes in. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, I'm not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time. And then finally, there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. And he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Simmons passes to Claxton. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Thibault. Guarded close. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. .106 left in the third. Here's Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
All free throws good from Lillard. 102 left to play in the third. Simmons, a screen on Simon. Put that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And look out, the weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
From deep three-point range, and the Nets another 3. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard, right side. To the wing right side. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Simons, the pass to Thibault. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Curry is out there with Bridges. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons going inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. Simons from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3-ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
They set the pick. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. He kicks it to Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Bridges with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Finney Smith kicks to Bridges. Pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Spencer Dinwiddie, first personal foul, Team Simmons.
And Simons no good on that one.
Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
A shot that time, not on target.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And they'll keep possession. Lillard with it. Down low, Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Lillard against Bridges. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. In the corner, Simmons with it. Pass to Claxton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Thibault on the wing. Misses the three. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Bridges misses. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard outside. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic having one of those nights, looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Lillard. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Lillard. And too long on the shot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Bounce pass from Bridges. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here from downtown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware. And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Free throw good. Simons. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And a big moment here for Bridges. A chance for him to step up and see if he can come through. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Lillard attacking. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Poked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Here's the floater. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Sinks the tray.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Now here's Tatum. Rebounded by Nurkic. To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Boston, here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Now here's Tatum. Over Thibault. No good. And it's Portland the other way.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
For 3, here's Lillard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lillard outside. From the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Brown against Simons. Pass to Williams. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Williams. Brown passes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Lillard with the ball. Now Horford defending. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Boston trailing. Knocked away. Smart passes to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Matisse Thybulle. The free throw drops for Williams.
Second team foul.
And Williams drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. 1:52 left in the first. Nurkic a screen on Smart, and Lillard puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Tatum with it from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And there's the lob, and Horford powers it home.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Grant with a screen on Smart. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Brown passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now Lillard, 14 points for him, and the dunk by Lillard.
Few guys can slice up the D like Lillard can. He's just so quick and so agile on the drive.
Brown drives in, and the jam by Brown.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
The shot no good. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. An insane.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at small forward. Lillard against Smart. From deep, and it's Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 19 points. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Smart outside. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Williams with it. And there's a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Lillard. He's got 21. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Slashing that limitless range once again. Lillard is a phenomenal shooter.
Puts the move on. Brown. Second chance effort. Horford for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Floats one up. The offensive rebound. Here's Lillard. He's got 24. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lillard against Smart. 3 on the clock. Here's Thibault.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tool to be a lockdown defender.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Thibault passes to Nurkic and stolen by Williams. Right side Tatum. Back to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Got a line change here for Boston.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is the word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
No good on the second free throw. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B.A.Y., he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Gallinari, the pass to White. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Portland on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Gallinari. Fires the 3. And it's Little with a rebound. Portland leading. Outside Reddish. Inside. Here's Little. He's covered by Gallinari. Little, no good. Griffin finds White. The kick out to Griffin. It's good if it goes. And so it's Portland leading by
23. The Trailblazers 29. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Smart against Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Sharp. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart for 3. Here's Williams. Boston calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Little. Thibault comes in for Reddish. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Johnson. And here's Brown for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons outside. Pass to Nurkic. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Thibault picks him up. Smart for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. And here's Lillard. 24 points for him. And an intentional foul right there.
Horford, third personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Nurkic. Thibault finds Nurkic. Lillard outside. Eubanks the screen. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Tatum passes to Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Defended by Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here we go, one-on-one. Tatum with it. Nurkic picks him up. And Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
Lillard outside. Eubanks the screen. From deep three-point range. Lillard can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Tatum. Here's Smart. Right side Tatum. He takes it in.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Portland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Simons against Brown. The drive by Simons. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Smart. Williams a screen on Lillard. Here's Smart. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has got 6.
Challenging the defense at the rim. Something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Smart against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Nurkic's shot is good. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Thibault. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Brown. Lillard can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Smart outside. Screen by Horford. And it's Smart missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Simons. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Simons got his second basket.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
And the Celtics call time here. And And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Thibault in at the 3. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot comes out. And for Boston, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Back to Brogdon. Out to the wing. Gallinari finds Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's a beautiful pump fake. Gallinari is a crafty offensive player who knows how to keep the defense guessing.
Gallinari hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
White against Simons. Pass to Lillard. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. The drive by Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Brogdon against Lillard. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Lillard.
Substitution on the court.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Left side, Brown. And it's Boston scoring again.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
For 3, here's Lillard. Boston with a rebound. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Smart outside. Left side, Brown. Williams a screen on Simons. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Simons, right side. To the inside. The crossover. And Nurkic throws it down.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
There's Tatum with the 3. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
This is why Lillard's teammates view him as a leader, because they trust him to make big shots.
Here's Tatum. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Tatum passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Watch day.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The shot by Lillard, no good. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Nurkic. It's tipped. Horford with a steal. Here's Brown. And it's good.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. And all right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
So many high-scoring matches. In this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Lets it fly. Johnson's shot is off.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Here's Johnson, guarded by Tatum. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Williams sets a screen for Smart. Lets it go with a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Johnson in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
Tatum down low. Johnson's there. Drops in the tray.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Horford's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Bridges kicks to Johnson. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Ben Simmons.
The pass to Claxton. And Boston with the rebound. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Passes it to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Johnson. Back to Horford. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Horford's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
The offensive instinct of Horford, and he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now here's Williams. Smart finds Horford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Horford's got 8 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And the Nets with possession here. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons sets a screen for Bridges. No good from outside. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-4 run right now. On deep. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum passes to Brown. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Got a piece of it. And the turnover again by Boston.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
1:05 left here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum against Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. 7 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Simmons over Horford. Misses off the right iron. Boston leading by 14. Smart passes to Horford. Fires from 18. And another basket for Boston.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He hits the second from the line. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Tatum.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 15. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive effective way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And it's Simmons penetrating. No good that time. Celtics leading by 12. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Bridges with the steal. Simmons passes to Curry. Kicks it to Bridges. Fades back. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Now here's Curry, guarded by Smart. Curry passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Horford kicks to Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now, here's Brogdon inside. Here's Gallinari. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Gallinari hits them both. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
They get it back. Here's Griffin, who's back up. And it's good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Here's Simmons. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. The pass to Griffin. To the inside. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Simmons. To the paint. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Brooklyn making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston leading by 15. White the pass to Hauser. Back to White. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Brogdon, outside White. And it's off from three-point range. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third.
The Nets, 16.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Johnson. Also out there, Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Left side, Horford. Smart dishes to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. And stolen by Tatum. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Smart. 17-point lead, their biggest. The kick out to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
For 3, Harris. And Tatum pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball. Here's Claxton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Tatum's shot is off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson finds Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. In the corner, it's Harris, and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and the dunk by Tatum.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Celtics have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Here's Claxton, a shape, and he sinks the layup. Claxton's got 7.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And they double up Brown. And slam dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Boston. Brown feeling out a bit. 1:06 left in the third. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 13.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Horford with the screen on Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. O'Neal comes in for Harris. Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Curry after Jaylen Brown's miss. Oh, good with the triple. Tatum with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Curry outside. Right side, Simmons. Curry passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Down low, here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Timeout called the Nets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Smart against Curry. And the 3 off target. Boston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And here's Brown outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal inside, guarded by Tatum.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Brown missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Brown outside. Inside, stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here come the Nets. Simmons is running. Rebounded by Smart.
Next foul, Ben Simmons.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston. And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Horford has a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Tatum for three. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They set the screen. Back to Bridges. Takes it off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside, Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Smart passes to Williams. Tatum against Johnson. Williams looking around. Clock at 4. And here's Brown outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
On the wing, Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. And they double up Brown to the inside. Horford the pass to Tatum. Fades away. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And they double up Brown. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Yes! And the foul. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
On the free throw, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. Now, here's Bridges. From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
go. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Ben Simmons.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Thibault. And here's Nurkic. And stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Dinwiddie.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Now here's Simons. Tipped and stolen by Simmons. Knocked loose. Lillard with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Now the Blazers on the move. Grant the pass to Lillard. Grant in the post. Simmons defending. Grant's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Dinwiddie, no good. Simons against Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. Pass to Thibault. Here's Lillard on the take. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
To the inside. Grant with a steal. Simons against Dinwiddie. Simons right side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He's all alone. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super teams era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
So it's Portland now. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Grant. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Thibault. Driving inside. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Takes a 3. Thibault with the board. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Back to Claxton. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Bridges against Lillard. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Timeout called. Portland
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
How about the Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone? Get up.
There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Driving in. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Nets ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Grant with a steal. To the paint. Nurkic to screen on Curry. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Curry passes to Simmons, and they double up Simmons. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Lillard driving inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop.
Curry finds Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 8, and pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Simmons, and slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Lillard up top. Give him 8 points now. Grant the pass to Thibault. No good on the triple. The Nets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's Simons. Blocked. Bridges against Lillard. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons. Make your teammate look great.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Watford's checked in for Grant. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Simons outside. Here's Watford. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Simmons. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but it's hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Jacks up a 3, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A score with unlimited range.
Curry passes to Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Nets with a lead. Simmons, the pass to Curry. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Curry's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Steph Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
They get it back. Pass to Watford. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Thibault, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Curry passes to Bridges. The kick out to Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Anthony Simons.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Thibault, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Sharp. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Curry passes to Bridges. Here's the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Oh, sweet move.
Brooklyn foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Drew Eubanks.
And he's good on the second. Here's Simmons. 21 points in the game. Inside, here's Bridges, and the layup is good. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Eubanks. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shot from 12. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Now Bridges. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Releases from 15. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Simmons with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Dinwiddie against Johnson. Here's Little. The kick out to Johnson. Stolen by Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. And that's an intentional foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Bridges. Eubanks the screen. Deflects the pass. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Looking to end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Claxton's got his second basket on the night. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play. You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Here's Eubanks. 50 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A line change here for Portland. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Claxton. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Double team on Lillard. To the wing on the left. Grant, the pass to Simons. Here's Lillard. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Lillard against Johnson. It's Lillard with the drive. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Thomas. From deep. So it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've waited. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
That's a big-time finish by Dorian Finney-Smith. Don't let that lean frame fool you.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Starts the fourth and final quarter.
The Nets with a lead. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Grant against Johnson. Dinwiddie left side. Bridges outside. Claxton down low. Nurkic is there. Brooklyn calls timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Allie, thank you. Pass to Thibault. Launches it. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Claxton. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And here's Lillard. He's guarded by Bridges. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Lillard passes to Grant. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard double team. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
Brooklyn ball starts the fourth.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton. No good that time. Nurkic with some nice D. Bridges against Lillard. Pass to Simons. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Here's Claxton.
2 minutes in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thibault with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from a charity stripe.
He hits the first one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to Claxton. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Lillard passes to Simons. Now here's Nurkic. Simmons defending. And counted. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Simons. Simmons is doubled. And that one drops. Simmons has got 23 points.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Going inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Free throw good, Lillard.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And a nice finish on the layup. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
Lillard against Bridges. Here's Nurkic. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
There's the screen by Johnson. 40 seconds left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Over Grant, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Lillard outside. Oh, bangs home the 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. Missed it! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Huge spot here. Nurkic at the line. Now, let's see if he can deliver.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being...
Terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Pass to Thibault. Here's the screen. Here's Grant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Horford. Horford with the screen on Simon. And it's Brown missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Plays it up off the glass.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Into the lane and finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. Lillard misses. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Horford sets a screen for Tatum, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Thibault. The 3. Tatum no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lillard surveying the D. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Smart against Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Smart passes to Brown. Driving the lane and finished off by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. Stolen by Smart. To the paint. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots the season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Lillard. Grant with a screen on Smart. Here's Lillard, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Horford. It's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Nobody near Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you right after this.
14. The Celtics have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
So it's Boston now. Portland making their last shot. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. But that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for. And that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's Tatum. Portland making their last shot. Great open look there. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And here is Brown after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 22.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 24. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's White. Pass to Muscala. Back to White. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. Grant sets a screen for Lillard to the left wing. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:19 left now here in the second. Nurkic.
Excellent job by Nurkic to go right into the defense and get hit. Then he buries the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Jacks up a three. Muscala, the pass to White. The three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively. And that causes a big-time breakdown. And he's quick to take advantage.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Bible on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Outside, White fires the three. And that one is off. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
36. The Celtics. 34.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Here is Lillard after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Boston trailing. Brown feeling out a bit. Down low, deflects the pass. Stolen by Grant. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Brown drives in. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. Back to Horford. Looking to end the run. Launches a three. And it's Brown missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Smart. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Brown to the inside. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Lillard dishes to Reddish. Back to Lillard. Inside and stolen by Williams. Tatum, that's for 2. Smart against Lillard. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brown against Simon. There's the pick. Johnson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. No good. That would have tied it. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. And that one drops for him. Eubanks got his first points of the night.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
Yeah, only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learned early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
Now Simon, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Simons against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Horford.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown outside. Smart on the wing. Over Johnson. Smart finds Horford. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Simons surveying the D. Got a piece of it. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
to the paint. Here's Horford outside. Smart. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Johnson. And Simons has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for Portland. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 is the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Johnson, also, and Fernie Simons out there. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Horford. Driving to the basket.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Tatum looking around. There's the 3. Horford kicks to Brown. Back to Horford. Bucket is good. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And man, that activity on the boards, that's the key. Horford in there gets an easy second chance opportunity.
Here's Simon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Tatum. They get it back. Williams passes to Smart. A 3 ball. Portland grabs the miss. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. This is a to Eubanks. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Simon. Just 4 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. And now we've got the intentional foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Smart against Lillard. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lillard against Smart. And Lillard gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
And Lillard just doing a great job of weaseling his way around the defense and getting into the paint.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with the 3. Nurkic with the steal. Stolen by Smart in the corner. Tatum with it. Celtics passing it around. Tatum on the wing. And stolen by Thibault. Lillard against Smart. From past the arc. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Grant with a screen on Smart. Grant finds Lillard from deep. That one no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum passes to Horford. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Lillard with it. Nurkic up top. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. 11-point game. Here's Smart. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block. I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Now, here's Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control.